Welcome back. So, in an upcoming video, I talk about needing to have a bobblehead for a particular build, the intelligence bobblehead, so that you can take the hacker perk at level 7. And it occurs to me that people might say, well, that's really early to get the bobblehead. It's all the way downtown and there's super mutants and there's other obstacles in the way. It's going to be difficult to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to get the intelligence bobblehead at low level. Before we do that, let's take a look at where I'm at right now. I am at level 5. The 4 perks that I took were Lone Wanderer, Gun Nut, Toughness, and Armorer. My inventory consists of a modified 10mm pistol. Now, even though I only have Gun Nut 1, I was able to get the calibrated powerful receiver on this gun using a glitch in the crafting table. It's a pretty well-known glitch where if you click on something, click on one receiver, and then when you go to click enter, you quickly move your mouse to a different receiver, you get the other one instead, even if you don't meet the requirements for it. So this is like the second most powerful receiver that you can get. Standard. There's an automatic receiver that's a little better, but I didn't want an automatic one. So I'm going to demonstrate the trick that I did on my 10mm on this shotgun so that you guys can see it. Now, right now, I currently have a standard receiver on here, and I have 1 rank of Gun Nut. So you want to have at least 1 rank because, like, a lot of these you need to be able to build some of these in order to do this trick, right? So the highest one I can build is the automatic receiver, but I want this one because, as you can see, I jump from 50 to 75 damage when I do that, right? But it's level 2, right? I don't have that yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this. And when we click on here, we're going to, as quick as we can, move our mouse over here, and you'll see how it'll jump. Watch. See that? So now we've got the powerful receiver. For equipment, I have sunglasses that I bought from Carla. I actually got really lucky and found this military cap in one of the dressers in Sanctuary. I got this off of a dead Minuteman that's in a backyard of a house just outside of Concord, like, 50 yards away from where you first meet Carla. And then the rest of this stuff I just got off of Raiders and I just modified it myself. Okay, so we've got our weapon, we've got our gear, we're ready to go. But what's our route going to be? This is our map and this is going to be our route. We're going to start at Sanctuary, we're going to head to the northern part of the island and cross the river and then walk along the north edge of the lake until we get to the robot disposal site. We're going to cross through there, pick up whatever loot we can along the way, then we're going to pass north of the satellite array and follow the north edge of the map until we get within viewing range, and we're looking for 10 pines. Once we get there, we're going to take that pebble path down to the railroad, and we'll see some train tracks down there. Once we get to those railroad tracks, you're going to follow that for a tiny bit until you come to a pass between the hills. You're going to go down that pass between the hills and head south until you find the highway. That highway, you can follow that south for a very long ways. And we're going to pass a junkyard where you'll find a settler there who needs some help. You can help him and get a reward. We're going to continue south, past the retirement home. We're going to go under the highway. And then we're going to get to Waltz Electronics. At Waltz Electronics, we're going to go around. No need to worry about the robot encounter for the Automatrons DLC, because that doesn't spawn until level 16. So we're just going to go around it. We're going to cut through the parking lot. And then we're going to head south from there until we get to Sug's Gun Shop. That is for the When Pigs Fly DLC quest. So we're going to restock there. Then we're going to take the back alley, staying away from the main strip here because that main strip's going to have a lot of raiders on it. So we're going to stick to the back alley areas until we get to Tycon. Once we get to Tycon, we're going to turn left and we're going to follow the north edge of the river all the way until we get to Bunker Hill. Now, we don't need to do that, but I figure if you're this close to Bunker Hill, it's worth stopping over there to get the fast travel point. Once you're done at Bunker Hill, you head south out of there, cross the river on the bridge, which is one of the only bridges that's still intact, and then follow the south edge of the river westward until we get within visible range of the library. Once we are able to see the library on the radar, we're going to turn south and we'll be at our destination. Sounds like a great plan, right? Well, things didn't quite go that way, as you're about to see. So, as you can see, I am going full Minuteman for this one. Let's get going. And we have reached our first stop, the robot disposal site. I reference this stop frequently in other videos because it's just got so much easy to get good loot. And I actually have a video in which I show you guys how to loot this place, including 2 power cores that are just basically free to get. Now, one of the ways that you'll know you've come far enough is if you can see this overpass over here. Because just past that overpass over there is going to be Outpost Simonja. So once you get over here, you can start turning right, and you can already see that little shack there that is part of 10 Pines Bluff. So when you get to the bottom of this little pathway right here, you see this sign? This box usually has some loot in it. I think I mentioned in a previous video as well that right in this area here, there's always some kind of encounter. This time it was just radstag and wild dogs, but I've also seen super mutants. I even seen a rad scorpion over here. I've seen robots, so it's random. So be careful. Alright, so we found the road here, so we're just going to keep heading south from here. There might be a settler over here who is being attacked by... Yep.
Thanks for the help.
Don't forget to collect your reward from that guy. Okay, so one thing I wanted to mention. You see that little shack under the overpass up there at the top of the hill behind me? You may be tempted to go up there and explore and see what kind of loot there is. I highly recommend not doing that, and I'm going to go show you why right now. Now, first thing you're going to notice when you get up here is things are off. Like, there's skeletons in this cage here. There's skulls all over on that shelf there. And you see that red skull in the back there. There's one other place where we see that particular red skull. What have we here? Some kind of bunker? Nice. You look nice today. What the? Oh, shit! So, yeah, it's not a good sign. So, this area is actually a trap, and if you go in there, well, I'm going to show you what happens. Watch. Oh. Well, shit. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Go ahead. Feel free to go in there. That was... I really didn't think I'd be able to one-shot this thing. That was actually kind of cool. Huh, free goggles. So we come to our next stop, Walt's Consumer Electronics. Not a whole lot for us to do here. There is an encounter at level 16 for the Automatron DLC, but we're not level 16 yet, so we don't have to worry about that encounter. We can just go around, cut through the parking lot, and be on our merry way. we don't want to... Oh! There she goes, blowing herself up.
Ha! Found
Now, this whole house is full of booby traps, but if you go... Where is it? There's another building right here. If you go up these stairs and across this way, you can get in through the top and then come in behind the booby traps, disarming them as you come out. And then right over here is our first major stop. Suggs here has some good weapons.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you've got and let's...
Sure. Let's take a look.
Now, I want a combat shotgun, but he doesn't have one for sale. He does, however, have one on the wall. So we're just going to steal his gun. Get out of here before he gets pissed off. We want to go south. See, now we got a short combat shotgun at level 5. Look at that. But we're not done, because that's nice to have, but it's not what we came out here for. We're just going to go around the back side here. They're going to throw some stuff at us, but they can't actually get to us in any kind of... Because all of those buildings are in the way and stuff, so we can just run right past them. Come over here to just past Ticonderoga. We won't get the fast travel point because we don't have high-rise with us, but this is Ticonderoga. Here's our next major stop.
you there. Caravan or raider?
Raider!
All right, the market's open if you need it. Just remember,
always
the
love that.
protection we pay your bosses is worth 3 times your life. Leave people alone.
Raider. All right, so we're going to take a look at what they got
Hi,
over here real
I'm
quick.
Meg.
Shut up, Meg. Oh, I mean, we're here if you, I mean, I've only got 700 caps, so I don't have enough to buy any of these, but if you had enough caps to buy them, you know, you're here, you can buy these. Let's head out of here.
Problem?
Negative.
I'm busy here.
True, boy, you bother me. Now, right there in the middle of our bar, we can now see the library. So from here, we can just follow it there. Is that the library? I don't know if that's the library. No, see, that's the State House. That is not the library. So, that's right, the library's this way. And here we are at the library. And that does it. That's how you get to the library before level 6. We made a few stops along the way, picked up some cool stuff, and a brand new shiny shotgun. I have another video that shows you what to do once you get inside the library. It's pretty simple and straightforward. In the meantime, thanks for checking out my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.